how do you escape the copy and paste trap? If you're an online fitness coach and you're looking to get into the industry, you know that it is saturated. There are fitness coaches left, right, and center, and everybody's selling the same thing: weight loss, muscle building, strength, recomp. How do you show up differently? And what I have learned after 18 years is that people don't buy what you do, they buy who you are. People don't buy your services, they buy your character. They buy your story. They buy what you believe, your conviction. So if you want to show up differently in the marketplace, you have to understand this is the one thing that will separate you from all the other coaches in the space. If you don't know my story, I built an entire multi-million-dollar fitness business around one nickname: Skinny Vinny, right? Nobody could steal the Skinny Vinny story. And I built my muscle building business around how I went from a scrawny 149-pound pipsqueak who couldn't get the girl, who was a pushover, to a guy who became a pro fitness model. I did an amazing transformation, and I marketed to one type of person who wanted that first muscle building transformation. And my messaging was very unique. It was around lifting smarter, not lifting harder. It was around lifting lighter, not lifting heavier. It was about working with your body and not on your body. It was about going slower instead of trying to go faster. These were all very unique ideas that were rooted in my character. And where did this all come from, by the way? These aren't like marketing hacks. This was core to my belief system of being a distance runner. As an athlete, I was good at running, not good at other things. And I really learned that in order to be a good runner, you had to have this long game mindset. You had to be ready to go the distance, right? We weren't sprinting and just trying to win, one race. We were trying to last the whole season. So I developed a lot of belief in just being persistent, staying at it, not quitting. So all of those beliefs that are core to who I am and what helped me be a great runner bled into how I learned how to build muscle and what actually made sense in the gym. And those beliefs all kind of got weaved into a simple message built around longevity, right? I'm about longevity. And I attracted people who weren't looking to hit a 500-pound PB in 12 weeks. They actually wanted to look and feel great for the rest of their life, right? They weren't looking to do steroids or taking like crazy amounts of supplements and, living in the gym 2 hours a day. They were looking for a more realistic approach to building muscle. So they were looking for safer ways of doing things, a plan. They weren't looking for workouts. They were looking for a plan, a program. And this was my messaging. This is how I stood out differently. And I kept everything simple. Everything was raw. Everything was real. It wasn't like technical, complicated, so that was the brand. This is how I stood out differently in the muscle building space. So what I'm telling you, your take home, is that you need to look inside and ask yourself, where am I taking my people? What does the top of the mountain look like? For me, the top of the mountain looked like having a drug-free, natural, muscular body that wasn't hurt and that wasn't all banged up. That's who I was attracting. That was the messaging. That's where I was taking people. That was the top of the mountain. Having a great physique for the rest of your life without resorting to all the extremes in the industry. And I built a multi-million-dollar fitness business just around those simple core ideas. And that's what you need to do. You need to ask yourself, what truly makes me tick? What do I believe with my core? And this is what separates you from everybody else. And when you bring this passion and this belief, these are your convictions, this is what people connect with. This is how they trust you. And this is why they'll decide to follow you or at least give you a chance. That's what it takes to stand out. Get away from this whole copy and paste trap and looking at what people are doing tactically. The only reason tactics work for certain people is because they've got this other piece of conviction marketing, belief marketing, weaved through all the tactics. This is what we do best. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What do you struggle with when it comes to growing your fitness business? When it comes to standing out in the super saturated marketplace, what struggles do you have? Let me know below. Let me know what landed for you. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.